So we got another viral story here. A job applicant went on the anti-work Reddit, subreddit, whatever this nonsense is. But it's basically, it's an online water cooler where people go and vetch about bad things. And there are a lot of bad things, and this is one of them. So what this is, what you're about to see is a job applicant had set up an interview for 2 p.m. on a certain day. The prospective employer called me at 3 when I was unavailable, rescheduled the interview for 2 p.m. the next day, and still did not call me at the scheduled time. So what we're going to do is, and I'm going to read this for our listening audience. We're going to throw this up on the screen here for our viewing audience. So this is the text, okay? And let's pick it up here with, hey, it's past 2 p.m. So this is the employee, prospective employee. Hey, it's past 2 p.m. And unfortunately, I have other calls going today, so I can't be waiting for your call again today. Thank you for the opportunity and communication, but I'm no longer interested in this position. All right. Now, I'm going to pause here before we get into the rest of it, because this onion begins to unpeel. Okay. Anybody see anything problematic with that text? Now, understand this is the second time that this person has scheduled a call for an interview, and the prospective employer didn't call and is now reaching out. So twice, and he's got work to do. I'd be frustrated. Would you be frustrated, Alex? You're a very patient guy. You'd be frustrated, I'd be frustrated. But here's where I think this goes wrong. Right here. Unfortunately, I have other calls going today, so I can't be waiting for your call again today. Now, I understand that he's frustrated, but understand, folks, you don't want to burn a bridge with anybody. Bowing out. I understand he's bowing out. These are warning signs. I don't know if I want to work for somebody like this. If I can't count on him in the interview process, how in the world am I going to count on him when I'm working for him? 100% there. But this was slightly passive-aggressive is all I want to say. And let me just tell you, we live in a world right now that's jacked up and tired and stressed out and burned out and anxiety-laden and keyboard warriors. The nerve, the veracity, the audacity, the rudeness, the buffoonery, the bullying that happens via keyboard in a form of an email, a chat, or a text is off the charts. And I've talked about this. People are real brave behind a screen. Uh-oh. So that passive-aggressive comment can trigger somebody. Well, it did. Here's the reply. We'll throw it back on the screen. The potential employer says, "Can we talk now?" Again, I'm so sorry. It's going well right there. With full respect, I have no intention of blowing off the meeting or disrespecting your time. Well, you have disrespected his time twice. It is very unusual for me to not call someone back when they've agreed to prompt me with a text. Great. I'm glad it's unusual, but why are we talking about this? Just apologize. You did disrespect their time. However, Mondays in our business are extremely intense, and these are the most intense weeks of the year right before Christmas. Oh, boy. Now we're getting into over-explaining. If this is a man, we would call this mansplaining. Whatever that means. I've never understood that. It's just a man over-explaining. Isn't that what mansplaining is? All right, so here we go. Now it gets ugly, and it's just boiling. Now, here it comes. You ever boiled pasta too long? It just kind of, you should have pulled the lid off, and then you go, oh, crap, and it's just the water spilling all over the burner, and it's shorting out. That's what's happening right here. Am I the only one that's done that? Yeah. Did that over the holidays, Joe. And the daggum gas stove is going, because, the water's pouring out because I had the lid on. Yeah, okay. That's what's happening right here. I wanted to create a visual. Here it goes. I'm sorry. that I'm not measuring up to your standards. Oh, I make myself available for staff from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Not fitting into your box for a brief quality conversation is regrettable to me. No, it's not. You're not regretting anything. Because I think something's great could have happened. But I do respect your judgment to close the door on us because I've missed the time frame. I hope and pray. Oh my gosh, there's no hoping or praying going on here. That you never miss anyone's time frame and never disappoint anyone for the rest of your professional career as well. And then this is my favorite. As if that's not enough. The guilt trip. Here it is. I also do not wish to meet with you. You know what this is? This is the equivalent of a third grader on the playground breaking up with his girlfriend. And he goes, I'm going to break up with you. And she goes, no, I'm breaking up with you. That's how ridiculously immature this is. So there you go. As you said in your message, you're available after 2. Your message does not say you're only available at 2. It says you're available after 2. Please note the misleading message. My error. Not calling you at 2 p.m. as I stated and as I intended. My responsibility. Apologize. And ask for another chance to call 22 minutes later? Your response? Nope. Congratulations. You win. I didn't know we were competing. I had no idea. Did anybody think there was a competition going on? Just said, I can't do the call. And I've changed my mind. I don't want to work for you. Please, no additional correction. We were talking about having a phone chat, not an interview. And then this person just goes, please do not contact me any further. You're scaring me. All right. Now, I had some fun with that. And let's step back from this for a second and go, what really is going on here? Okay. You have a person that is either fried and stressed out and got triggered, or a person who's very insecure and got triggered. Because all of that online text diatribe was trying to justify their actions. There was no real apology there. There was no attempt to really resurrect the situation. You can't say, this is not coming from a place of, man, I'm angry because I really wanted to hire this person, or man, I'm perturbed, I'm frustrated because I need to fill this position and this person is being unreasonable. I don't think it's any of that. I think it is they felt rejected and it became very personal. And yet it was a professional situation. You said you were going to call twice. You didn't do it. They can't do it in your window now. And more importantly, they've decided to pull themselves from the job. It's a professional communication. Be professional back. So if you get, and by the way, this happens to all of us, me included, when a professional statement or a professional decision feels personal. Now, this is the lesson. You got to step back from it. And it's happened to me many times. You got to step back from it and go, wait a second, this is professional. It's a professional decision, professional statement, so I got to be professional. Because when we get personal, whoa, we blow stuff up, and that's not good. Should have just said, okay, I understand. Have a nice life.